I found it interesting how advanced the internet continues to be. I also had no idea how big an impact the internet has on our daily lives. Because of the internet, we are better connected to others around us and can relate and bond with others because of it. The internet has given us so many opportunities to learn about one another and express our thoughts and feelings. For example, all of social media sites such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, these are ways for us to show others our pictures and be able to stay connected with others far away from us. Podcasts are becoming a new way for people to learn and relate to others about different topics and beliefs. Another time is blogs. This is a way individuals can update on their lives or just keep it private to journal for themselves. The internet has changed how we interact with one another. In the video, it's interesting listening to the professor discuss how quickly videos are shared and seen. YouTube and posting videos is another way for us to interact with one another. After the video of Charlie biting the finger, many others recreated that video and they were all connected because of that video. When I start teaching, I'm going to have to deal with all the videos my students watch on the internet and be on the lookout to make sure they're appropriate, especially when it comes to slang and all of that. I'll just need to remember how much of an impact technology is and how reliant some kids are on it. I chose to listen to a podcast on Spotify called Teachers Need Teachers. There's a whole series of podcasts where they give advice to new teachers that want to be successful with their students in the classroom. The one I listened to was about classroom management, how teachers try and avoid any chance of chaos and bad behavior. They begin with how this isn't possible. Not every student is going to stay on task, and classrooms never are always going to be peaceful and quiet. They discuss the pros and cons of group work. I found this podcast very interesting and helpful. I'll be sure to keep listening to it now and once I have my own classroom. I think using podcasts in a classroom may be helpful to change up in a lesson. There are many podcasts for kids that cover different subjects, so that may be a different way to get students thinking, and that can later start up a class discussion. Maybe teachers can set up a blog page where the students have to journal every morning as their warm-up. They could talk about their weekend or have to answer a question of the day. That might be a way to practice typing and writing as well. I don't necessarily agree with allowing social networking in the educational environment. Although that may be helpful for projects in class, I don't think it's necessary outside of school. They have plenty of time to be on social media. I think school is a time for them to not be on it and just focus on learning. For the cloud-based bookmarking, I decided to use reddit.com. As I was signing up for it, I assumed it was going to be difficult and I would struggle using it, but it was pretty simple to use. I just copied and pasted my links and made a title and submitted it straight onto my page. I can see the benefits of using a site like this, especially if you bookmark a lot of different websites. This is a way to keep them all organized and it'll be an easy way to find them. Having a site like this once I begin teaching will help me get organized and keep all my sites together, and it would be a great way for me to use it later on.